Hey guys, so we're right here in number 7. We're in quadrant 3 and they give us cotangent and they want cosine. What was that, number 7? Okay, so quadrant 3, they tell me cotangent is 4 over 7. So we know that's the opposite of tangent, so it's A over O. Label your triangle. So 4 and 7. Because we're here in quadrant 3, negative. So now we got to go find the hypotenuse. So you're going to do negative 4 squared plus negative 7 squared equals c squared. Okay, you just put that all into the calculator and we get 65 square root. So we cannot take the square root of 65 and it only comes out to a 5 and a 13, so we can't even simplify it. And so the final answer or question is, what is cosine? Which is A over hypotenuse. We can't have this. So this is negative 4 over the square root of 65 over the square root of 4225, which is just negative 4 square root of 65 over 65. Okay. Number 8. This question has come up a lot. They give us they want cosine given 12 and 3. We're in quadrant 1. My advice here, we can reduce this. So this would just be 4 and a 1. Remember A-O, so A-O-H, 4 and 1. We do need the Pythagorean theorem to get our hypotenuse, so 4 squared plus 1 squared equals c squared, which is 17. Now, by reducing this here, we don't have to do any craziness with the factor tree at this point. So it's cosine again, so it is A over hypotenuse. Again, we got to rationalize. So 4 square root of 17, I think 17 squared is 289. Square root of 289, which is just 4 square root of 17 over 17. Okay. Nine is reference angles, so 84 degrees. So this is where we're going to do this. So they gave us 84. Now 84 is between 90 and 0, so we don't do anything. So I want all of these to be 84. Okay, so this will be 180 minus 84, which is 96 degrees. Here will be 180 plus 84, which is going to be 264, and then, whoops, 360 minus 84 is 276. Okay, let's do the other one, 35. So 180 minus 35 is 145. 180 plus 35 is 215. And then 360 minus 35 is 325. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, unit circle time. Let me just see if I gotta find me a unit circle. Real half a second, I hope. If not, I'll have to Google one. And I'm going to Google one. Okay. Give me 1/2 second. math teacher who does not have a unit circle on her. Okay, here we go. So sorry about that. So number 10. Secant of negative 5 pi over 6. So first things first, convert. So this will be, I need a pi on bottom, oops, over 180. So the pi's cancel out, so 5 times 180 is 900 over 6. Please do not forget that. Divide by 6 is negative 150. So I'm going to add 360. So what I'm really asking for is secant of 210. So it's the reciprocal of cosine. So cosine of 210, if I look, oops, I need 1 degrees. Cosine is the first one. So this would be negative square root 3 over 2. To turn this into secant, remember we're going to flip it. And now we just rationalize. So 2 square roots of 3 over negative square root of 9. So 2 square roots of 3 over negative 3. Okay. Cotangent of 25 pi over 4. So again, we're going to do this. So 180 times 25 divided by 4 is 1125. And I'm going to keep subtracting 360. Oh, how fun. 360. No, that doesn't make sense. 765 minus 360. Minus 360. I get 45. Okay. Cotangent, remember, is cosine, I am so sorry, over sine. So square root 2 over 2, divide by square root 2 over 2. Keep, change, and flip. So when everything cancels out, the final answer is 1. It's not 0 because we did not subtract. Okay, last one from this group is tangent of 330. So again, sine divided by cosine. So where's 330? Sine is negative 1/2 divided by square root 3 over 2. Let me turn this off. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, and flip. The 2's cancel. So you want to be careful. We get negative 1 over the square root of 3. I think my pen's about ready to die. Square root of 3, square root of 3. So we get negative square root of 3 over the square root of 9 equals negative square root of 3 over 3. Okay. Gosh, it really has been a long time since we've been there. 11. Okay, so tangent greater than 0, cosine theta greater than 0. So this is where we're going to do this. Plus, plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus. So let's do this one. Cosine is less than 0. So I want to know when is cosine negative. Cosine is the first term. So we take this one out. So it's negative here, here, but not here. Now tangent is here, so we want negative. So a positive divided by a negative is a negative. And what's a negative divided by a negative? A positive. So the answer here is quadrant 2. Okay. Cotangent is less than 0, and sine is greater than 0. So we're going to do this again. Plus, plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus. So here I want when is sine positive. Sine is the second one. So positive and 1 and positive and 2. And this tells me cotangent needs to be negative. Positive divided by a positive is a positive. Can't be there. So it's going to be here also in quadrant 2. Okay. Here is the graph. We'll do this one and we'll call this the end of this one. Okay, so here's where you start counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here to here, it's 4 divided by 2 is 2. This is my amplitude. Okay. We'll just do this amp. So come down. My midline is at 1. Okay. Notice I touched the graph at the top point, so I know this is cosine. So here to here, I stop at this point. So I know my period is pi over 2. So we need B. So B equals 2 pi divided by pi over 2. Keep, change, and flip. And equals 4. Can y'all see that? Okay, so here we go. Y equals 2 cosine 4 theta. And please read, there was no phase shift, plus 1. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.